Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this box, we're going to go ahead and open up the Lumia 830. Let's get into it. So one would say I've been neglecting a certain operating system, and that would kind of be true, but not true all the way. But I haven't really used the 1520, so I got rid of it and dropped down to something a little smaller. Because when I thought about it, you saw that one video on the 1500 and probably figured, wow, Jay don't like the 1500. Well, I just kind of wanted something I knew would be safe, if you will. The 1500 was nice, but you're right, it didn't get much play. So here is the 830, which is going to be really nice. I got this big box that this stuff comes in, which is absolutely nothing in here. It's just a big box. And here is what you get free. This isn't a new phone by any means, but it is new to me. I've played with it a whole bunch of times, and I finally decided to go ahead and get it. You get this free Fitbit in the box as well. Trying to put a little bit more light. This probably won't ever get used, but let's get to the phone itself. I kind of miss my using my 635, and it was the design of it. I love it. But I just wanted to get something a little with a Windows phone with a 5-inch display. The 6.0 on the 1520. Besides the fact that it was 209 grams or 205 grams, something like that, there's a difference when you have a large device. And I'm kind of in the middle, I guess I want to say. So this is the 830, and this is where I'm at right now. So spec wise, let me get this out the way for the techies. It has a 5-inch display. It is an IPS LCD capacitive display. It's 720 by 1280, Corning Gorilla Glass 3, clear back technology, 8.1, hopefully it'll get 10. Quad core Snapdragon 400 in here, which is more than enough for Windows Phone, for those that know. Can take an SD card, it's got a removable back, 16 gigs built in with 1 gig of RAM, which means you can operate all your applications. In the SD card, you can put it to 128 gigs in here, so that's really nice. 10 megapixel on the back is another reason why I got this one over the 735. I was going to purchase the 735 outright, but I opted to just go ahead and get rid of the 1520 and just get the 830. It didn't really cost anything either. This is Carl Zeiss Optics, and it's got optical image stabilization, which is fantastic. LED, flash, records in 1080p. The front records in 720p, even though it's just a 0.9 megapixel, but that doesn't matter because Apple has been doing that for a long time. So 720p on the front camera is going to be nice. Bluetooth 4.0, most importantly, dual band Wi-Fi, which means it can connect to the 5 gigahertz band, which is what I need. So other than that, this doesn't have the wireless charging enabled because this is the AT&T version, but it does come with it on the unlocked version. 2200 milliamp battery. What else? Noise cancellation active mic on the back. And let's get into it. Did I miss anything? 150 grams is what this weighs. And obviously it's LTE. I'll put my SIM card in a little bit. In the box here, they give you an extra cover. And here's the battery. Like we said, it's 2200. I'll put that in. And then you just get a charging and sync and a nice Nokia charger there. So I probably won't ever use that green back. But let's throw this back in here and put it aside. And let's get to the phone. Slide out the little sleeve there. And here's the device. Get situated. This is it. Really nice. Let me check my lighting here. Yeah, looks like it's okay. Really nice looking device. I would prefer that it had the white, but it came in only the black for AT&T. And I was gonna just activate a white one, but I was like, nah, I think I'll just go ahead and get this discount on this phone and takes a nano SIM, by the way, and call it a day. So let's get the battery in here and let's get this fired up. And it does take an SD card up to 128 gigs. But with 16 gigs built in, that's enough for a Windows phone. All these little snaps around the edges here. Good night. Got them all? All right. So here's the, let me give you a hardware tour while this is firing up. So volume rocker on this side, power button, and dedicated camera key, which is always nice. On the front, you've got that 0.9 megapixel camera. On the top, you've got your charging sink and headphone jack, antenna gates there. On the back, you've got that nice 10 megapixel Carl Zeiss, and the AT&T branding speaker back there. And that is it. Slick on that side, and we are ready for the first boot. Again, I probably will never use this Fitbit. I have other smartwatches and things like that, so I won't use it. It should have some juice. Yeah, there we go. And we are up. All right. Let's get it signed in. It's already picked up LTE there, as you can see. So let's go next and get started. Accept. And let me fly through this. I'll be right back. So real quick, you can see I do have my 5 gigahertz connected, which is a lovely thing. And let's see here. Next, and this nice little microphone down there. Let's go with this recommended. And nope, you don't get my location. And I'll sign in. Alrighty, after a long setup process, we are here. So now it appears that they have already put the 3 columns on here, because before it wasn't like that when I first got the update. So the first thing I'm going to do is uninstall all this AT&T stuff, because that's the great thing about Windows Phone. You can actually take off any bloatware that you don't want, and I think all phones should be that way. Fantastic. But with Windows Phone, like all, you have access to this mix radio, which is free unlimited radio through Nokia. I love that feature. Social media and everything is obviously fantastic there. You got Cortana, which is one of the best assistants on a smartphone, I think. They've actually organized this pretty nicely. So these are your applications for your live tiles, and your applications, obviously, this is Windows Phone over here. So you hit this right here and you can jump to whatever this in the W's, which would be weather and wallet. But it's just a long scrolling list, and some people don't like this scrolling list, but it doesn't really bother me, because if I want to get to something, I just jump to it like that. But there it is, folks. I'm going to definitely give this some serious thought instead of using the 635 regularly, which I do. But this one is a lot bigger. The body is like the body of a 930. Let's go into the camera. I love having a camera shutter key. I think that's fantastic. And here's something that's new right here. You can do living images. See your photos come to life. Nokia camera, blah, blah, blah. Storyteller. It's really nice. You should always turn that on if you have a Nokia or Windows Phone device. So let's see here. I don't want to do settings or location. Nope. All right, so this is a really nice camera. Carl Zeiss, obviously, you can actually get this open here. The camera layout here is really, really nice. I love being able to control sometimes in a new camera. I think that is really nice, super sweet. Swipe here, and you can adjust all of your settings the way you want to. It's on auto, which is really nice. I think that's one of the best features of Windows Phone, being able to adjust the way you want to. You can adjust everything. Your shutter time, you can adjust the white balance. You make it really, really bright or make it really, really dark, depending on the situation that you're in. Super nice. Windows Phone has one of the best camera applications out. I think theirs is really sweet. So if you go down to the video, it definitely has a really nice, I don't know many people that use the flash on video anymore. Does anybody do that? I don't think they do. So here's the settings for the camera. Obviously it still has the lens where you can change and put these little different things on a blur effect. You can download some more, but that's really nice about their camera. I'm really ready to test out the camera because this is a Carl Zeiss lens on here, and it's going to be really nice. 1080p at 30 frames per second, 25, 24, and then you've got 720p on there that you can do as well. And that's pretty much it, you know, for your camera settings. There's not much to it. We got burst shot too. Sorry, smart sequence, which is basically burst shot. And yeah, this is the camera. Go to settings here. Got a little tutorial. I like the way this phone feels. It feels really, really nice. You can see the aspect ratio that it'll let you change to. 16:9 is always good to me. I love 16:9. But let me take a picture of something here and let's see how it comes across on camera. I'll use the shutter button. Wow, that is a bright flash. And now I'll take one with the camera button. Very quick shutter time. I mean, it is really fast on the shutter time. That is a clear picture. It looks really, really good. So let's take one without flash with the camera shutter. Really, really, really fast shutter time. Super nice, man. This is a nice camera. I'm really digging the camera. Wow, this is a sharp camera too. Wow, that is a really good camera. Nokia has really mastered the camera game. Their camera game is on another level. I'm super serious. This 10 megapixel camera, definitely I have to put it up against my iPhone 6. But yeah, here is the Nokia Lumia 830. Decided to go ahead and ditch on the 1500. Nothing wrong with the 1500, but I wanted something a little bit more pocketable because I have lots of big phones. I will stick around. I will also do my 2015 BlackBerry Z10. I haven't forgotten, you guys. Some people think, oh, where's the Z10? I've had a lot of people message me and say, hey, are you going to do it a video on 10.3? I sure will once I get 10.3. It's not official yet, and I'm just not really into hacking and rooting anymore like I used to be. So I'll give you an update on this phone too once I've got it set up exactly how I like it. But this is it. This is the Nokia Lumia. Let me give you actually some more about the phone. They now have this the quick settings here. Let me go into settings here. This is probably running Denim. It should be running Denim already. Where's extra at? Here we go. And yes, it is running Denim. So we're good there. This should get 10. I'm hoping that it does. Something about the new Windows phone is you can actually change the ringer and everything separately. Your tones and apps and media. I love that so much. I hated not being able to adjust these separately, the sounds separately. I just thought that was just the worst thing ever. You just press the volume button and then you can decide how you want to change your ringer there. And also having a static bar up here where you don't have to swipe down to see your battery and the network, that is just things that should have been there a long time ago. But, you know, hey, everybody's taking their time, or they're doing what they want to do with their operating system. And finally, Microsoft decided to do the right thing, like Spike Lee. This is a fantastic 10 megapixel camera. I'm super excited that I was able to finally get me another Windows phone that I know I'll probably enjoy. So there it is, the Nokia Lumia 830. Banging, I love it. See you guys in the next video.